them! I didn't have a lot of friends as a kid. My friends were the Transformers, those robots that changed into stuff. They had comic books and cartoons, and I would play with them all day. And one day I was sitting in the playground, I had a jet in one hand and an Optimus Prime in the other, and an older girl came up to me and said, "Transformers? What, are you gay or something?" And so I put them away and never played with them again. Which is a sad, what I probably should have done was ask her what the heck gay meant. Because I did not know. I just thought it was something shameful and terrible. Because if I had asked, I would have realized that obviously Transformers are not homosexual robots. Have you ever seen a robot dance? That is straight white guy. That might be the last punchline before the very end punchline, and that's a ways away. So those of you who are laughing, you can just relax and enjoy the story. Don't feel any pressure. I put my Transformers away and never played with them again. Until a few years ago, when my mom found a box of them in my basement. Or not her basement. And she thought I might like to introduce them to my nephews. And I did. I had a great time. I was showing them how they transform, teaching them all the lore about Bumblebee and Jazz, Grimlock and the Constructicons, Shockwave. Actually, I probably shouldn't get too deeply into it. So like, did you know that Shockwave and the Dinobots are inextricably linked? Not neither here nor there. Anyway, I had such a good time, I wanted to see if other people were still into the Transformers. So this is what I did. I looked up on the internet to see if people were into Transformers, and it turned out that there was a subgroup of the trans community that was really into Transformers. And not just for the name, but I think it's because they like the fact that whatever your body is, you can transform it. You aren't bound by whatever you are. I thought that was pretty beautiful. That they found comfort in the same thing I did, even for completely different reasons. For me, the cool thing about Transformers is not that you were a giant robot with a laser sword, but you can also shift and fit in with everybody else. Join the world of Honda Civics. But I just thought it was cool that we have this community I know nothing about and have no real experience with, and I have this shared connection with something. I tell this story for a reason. I came back to comedy a couple of years ago as a widower, and one of the things about coming back to comedy as an older person is a lot of the goals in comedy you have to realize aren't really something that is realistic for you. In show business is for young people, and I probably will not get the festivals or the Netflix specials or the TV. In fact, shows like this might be the best I ever do. And despite these people laughing, I'm kind of okay with that because the comedians here and the comedy fans in Edmonton have really embraced me, and that means a lot. Oh, thank you. That's exactly the part you're supposed to clap. Thank you also. It's lovely. Anyway, but there is one thing I can do, even though I'm too old to be famous. I feel like I still have it in me to write a good joke, and it's just driving me insane that I haven't been able to do it yet. You'll get there. I would love to just tackle a subject in a fun way from a different perspective that hasn't been done a million times by other better comedians, sometimes worse comedians. And I was thinking this in the shower, and as I got in, I was like, hey, I could write about my connection with this toy. I could write about, how it made me feel, how it made my nephews feel, so this connection with the trans community. That'd be something. I could write about the Transformers. And as I thought that, I caught a glimpse of myself in the bathroom mirror, and the voice in my head went, Transformers? What are you, gay or something?